Welcome back everyone. In today's video, I'm going to show you weather API. So, how does it work? So basically, we'll give a city name in the text box, and then the server processes the data, and then it shows the output, which is the weather, just like that. So, we're going to need three apps. So for the API, we of course need the API key. So there is a link in the description that you have to click, and then you will open this page. Okay, oops. Okay, let me just open that link real quick. Okay, so I'll open it like that. Okay, so you can see here, and then you have to click on this button, current weather data, and then you have to copy this first one. Okay, so that. So now we have done it. So let's now get some API key. So we have to click on this. Okay, I'll just sign in here. Okay, I'll just sign in here. Okay, we have to click on API keys, and then you will get the API key here. Okay, so you can copy any of these. I will copy the weather app one. Okay, I'll just default one. Okay, and just okay, that's not the copy button, I think that's the edit button. Just press Ctrl C. Okay, done. So now you have to copy this link again, and then paste that in. Okay, I'll just okay, I'll show the Postman window actually. So here's my Postman app, and okay, so now old weather app one API. Okay, it's not the API documentation. It's an API. It's just an API. No. Okay, it's not creating it. Let's say weather app API, and then let's say okay, let me just check it. I don't actually know it. Wait. Okay, I'll just to the Postman app, and okay, this is written. Okay, let's put. But that's oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can just do that. Okay, it's like that. Create API. Close. Okay, so I've done it. I think this is the wrong one actually. API. I think it's the API documentation. Okay, so we just copy the URL, and then I will just again put that there. Okay, I will just copy the link. Okay, done. I copied that, and then you have to like paste it there, and then city name. You have to just like rub all the brackets in here. So city name is like select that and done. So let's say we do API in here. Plus like that we have done it. Okay, so we got it. So now what we will do is copy this API key in here. And then, oh, okay. I don't know what to choose actually. Oh, I think get should be that. Okay, paste it here. Also pasting the API key only. Just like copy the API key again. Just copy it. Copy. Okay. So that oh no. It will here. So let's now just like copy this API key in here. So like that. Boom. API key. Done. And then finally we have our city name. Let's say Pune. My city name. We send it. Just like that. It's going to give a code. So it's like whether. So what we have to go. Okay, it's not time to code actually. And let's not jump to triple run. I mean, to the studio code. So here we have our coding editor. So first you need to open the terminal. In terminal, we're going to type a little load first. It's loading. Okay, it's loaded. You're going to type pip install requests. And if you don't have like tk entry, you can type like pip install tk, just like that. So import. Okay, let's select tk as tk, just like that. And then we will type import requests, and then we'll type import time, just like that. Okay, so we've pretty much like done the importing in here, importing task, and it's not create some layout. So for that you need to create a canvas. Okay, it's not like loading anything, but in that. Oh. And then, okay, I will just like type, it's not like installed in this project, but install tk, so that, okay, done. So now it's time to get import tk as tk, do that, and then import requests, and then import time, just like that. Boom. So they have like done what's the issue? Canvas is equal to, let's say, tk dot tk, just like that. Done there. Okay, so now it's time to make it more. So it's now time for canvas dot geometry. What's the problem in here? Oh, it's like error. It's like I have to select like interpreter again. So I have to just like open my old API. I have to open like my old API one. So here's my old API. I just delete that. So again, import it as tk. With that, import requests. Actually, there's like a problem in that one. So I just like open that again, import time, and then canvas is equal to tk dot tk parentheses canvas dot, so canvas dot geometry, and then there's like a fixed rate of geometry, which is in like double quotes 600 x 500. So let's set that here, 600 x 500. Done. So we've done the geometry one, and then we'll type canvas dot title, just like that. Boom. And then wither app. So we'll not type API here. We'll type here app only, and then we have to create the fonts now. F is equal to, it's still showing the problem. It's still, oh my god, it's not that. It's not the problem of this project. Just know that. Don't save. Okay, there's no problem in here. So the font is like, so the font, let's say Poppins. The font is like Poppins in here, and then comma 35 bold, just like a bold font or something. Just 15 bold, not 35 bold, like that. So it's not done for the T font, so which is like T is equal to Poppins 35 bold. Just like copy this, Control C, Control V, and then T, and then type here 35 bold. Okay, done. So done the font part here. So it's not time to create the text box actually. Its name is text box. Okay, text box is equal to tk dot entry, and in entry we will type Okay, let's click show. Provides in the untitled one error. Red. Okay, just ignore that actually. So in entry we will type canvas, and so it's like its parent is canvas, and then we will use the justify function. Justify is equal to center. Okay, just like that. So we're done it, the justify center function. Okay, just like the quotes in here. Okay, just like that. So we're done, like, so it will just like start from the center instead of beginning of the text box. And the width is, so the width is like a fixed rate. Width is 20. Just keep it 20. Look at that. So we have okay. Well, that's another one. As TK. Yep. Is not. I like our weather app was near to failure. And then we will use the T font here. Font function here. T. Just like that. So run the font and the text in the entry. So now it's time to say text box dot pack, and then we will type here, let's say paddy 20. I mean pad y 20. You can call it paddy or pad y, whatever. So now it's time to use the text box dot focus, and then we will type here text box. Okay, this is a new function for you all, which is the bind function. So actually this like it actually uses like returns the get order. So it's like uses the it has like the command. So we'll create, okay, we'll get the command later actually. So we'll just like focus on the bind function now. So I bind here, and then in this we will type a word in like these things, and then in this we will type return, and then you will type a comma. So in here, this space, we'll have our function name. So we have to put that later because it will give an error because it's not defined actually. So it's time for the weather line now. Label 1 is equal, oops, label 1 is equal to, oh yeah, let's leave a line in here. Okay, label 1 is equal to label, like that, and then in here we will type, okay, select tk dot label. Okay, so now we've done it, and let's select canvas, comma, font. So the font will be T, of course, because it's a bigger font, and then the pack function. You just like copy that one. Like that. Boom. Boom. Okay, I just like forgot the canvas. dot main. So it will. This is like the last line. Canvas.main look. So now is the real challenge here. It's not time to create a function. So function name is def, and it's time to get weather. Okay. So get weather function here, and then it's not time to make it. So it's not time to make our function here, which is like let's say ct dot. Okay, so like ct is equal to, it's gonna give us like x field dot get text box dot get, and then the next line will be our API key. So we'll write an API key here. API is equal to. So now we will go to our Postman app here again, and then we will copy this API key in here, Control C, and then jump back to the Visual. Okay, jump back to the Visual Studio Code. Where is the Visual Studio Code? Okay, just keep that Postman. Okay, it's not actually working. Why? I don't know. Okay, it just stored it. API, and we copied the API one. What? Didn't copy that. Okay, I just like mistakenly didn't copy that. My computer didn't like copy that. What? It isn't copying that. Let's like check the Windows V. Okay, here is the thing, and then I'll just like copy this API key, and then paste the API key in here, copy the API key, and then city name, tool name. Just like that, we've done the API one. So now it's time to open our Chrome, and then we'll just like, okay, so what we'll do in here is like copy this API key. Okay, so, and you have to paste it in your browser. You have to paste it in your browser. Okay, you can't actually see that. So here it is. Let's go to like I can't actually show that to you because it's like a problem here. So if you just like put that link in here, you get this. You actually get this. So now our API link is activated. Well, yep, it's activated. Okay, yep, just like put in here. It should be like plus city plus function. Okay, just like that. So it's now like detecting every city in our country. In this whole world, it will just like detect every city in here. So now it's time to finally get some data in here. So we'll name it JSON data because it's in a JSON format, and then we will let's say requests, and then type your get JSON. Okay, so like get API. To get API, what is the problem? It's like there's no definition in here. API dot JSON function in here. Just like that. So it's like condition is equal to, let's say it's like JSON data. Oops. It's like JSON data. And then here, in here, you will type corresponding JSON data, and then we type here, let's say weather app is for weather, and then indexing start from always from 0. I told you that indexing always comes from 0, and then mean, and then we're done. So we have done the condition one, and we created the JSON data. It's not done for the real ones, is it? So it's like temp is in like integer, so it's like turn to green, and then we'll type in JSON data, and then in JSON data we're also like these, and then here we'll type main temp, mean temp, temp, wait, okay, oh, I didn't like close that, and we also like print apply. Okay, it's like done. Minus 273. So it's like, so it will do in Celsius, otherwise it will just give some Fahrenheit, because if you don't do that it will give us Fahrenheit. So we want Celsius, so if you want Fahrenheit you can just set up that. Then it's time for the mixed temp, min temp. Let's see, min temp is equal to okay, we just like copy that. We could copy that integer for min temp and max temp. Control C, Control V, and then min temp. And just like that. Just give a little spacing, underscore. What to give underscores? Don't forget those underscores. Okay, select temp min. Okay, I think it's temp min. And I mean underscore min. Okay, just like that. Max temp. Just like that. So we have like pretty much done it. So it's now time to make some more functions, which are pressure, humidity, wind, sunrise and sunset. There are a lot more left. So we'll just like type pressure. Pressure is also important because you need to also understand, because it's the complete app of weather. It's going to tell every single information about weather. So I type here JSON data, and then I will type here main, and then here brush. Okay, and then pressure here. So we have to give it like a small p, not like our capital P. So then the pressure, and then it's time for the humidity one. Humidity also, like, just copy that. Just like that. So now, after that humidity, we'll change this to humidity. Like that, and then just not onto some more one, just like wind, sunrise and sunset. So only 3 are left. So it's gonna be different. Okay, just paste it, and then we will type here register of the wind, another wind, and then here we are going to type speed. Yep, you're right. It's going to show the wind speed, of course. Not like, I mean, how can we understand what is wind? That no one can understand what is wind actually. So now it's time for the like sunrise. Okay, so sunrise is completely different from other sunrise code. So now we'll use the time, and then we'll type strf time. So this is our new function we will learn today, and which is like percent I, percent M, and percent S. Okay, there is like a that here, and then that here, just like that. So, and then finally we have to type here S in here. So we're like done. So it's like IMS, and then we'll give a comma. Okay, it's not like, okay, it's out of the time dot gm time, and then this is a new function again, and then here we'll type JSON data, and then we will type SYS. That means that is something related to sun, and then here is like sunset, sunrise. Okay, done. So we've done the sunrise function. Okay, so there is something left in here, which is like -21600. Okay, done. Okay, so now I'm just gonna copy that, boom, and then paste that in here. This is like, change this sunset, and then don't forget this name, just like that. So then the sunrise sunset in our function is not done for the final info. So we'll get this source code in the description, please do check it out. Condition. It's a condition, actually. Condition. So it's a condition here. We have the condition variable, and then there is going to be a new line actually. So we will type, and you know the new line actually. Everybody knows that. It's like this. If you don't know, you can just remember that. You will type your string temp. So we have to like done that. And then we type, let's say C. You cannot type like C, so I just like search. So I just like I copied the text here. So the C text, like Celsius C, you can just like copy the text because it's not in your keyboard. And it's not like in your keyboard. Oh yeah, it didn't copy actually. So now I'm typing. Okay, done. So this was like the challenge in here. Just like type this in here. So now we're like done the final info. It's not done for the final data. Okay, done. This is all in this function. This function is so big actually. Minus /n new line. So now it's starting from new line, and then plus temp. So it's like a double quote. Min temp. It's like that. So we have to give a space here after these. And then I'm going to type plus str temp, just like that. So we have, okay, it's like str min temp. Oh yeah, it's a min temp. And then type here plus, and again here the copy text in here 0C, and then here plus new line, and after that. So final data is a lot more bigger than XP because it contains all of the functions. And then here you will type max temp, just like that, and then plus string max temp. Okay, just like that. So then the max temp and min temp. So it's not done for the pressure. So pressure is come to a different point. We come to a different point actually. So for pressure, we need first is the copied text in here plus let's say new line, and then we will type plus pressure. then the pressure, and then after that we'll type string. Oops. Very slow. So it will give like small letters. Pressure, then the pressure, and then here humidity, wind speed, sunrise, sunset. There are a lot of left. So there are a lot of left actually in here. So within the within the humidity part, humidity, let's say C. Okay, I think it's adding a new line first, new line, and then we'll type humidity, and then humidity, and then of course okay, just put that to carpet humidity. Max the pressure mean temp. So let's say str humidity. Okay, done. So within the humidity, it's now for the wind, and then you will type plus new line, and then plus, and then you will type like wind speed, just like that. We're done the wind speed, and we'll of course give this plus, let's say str wind. Oops. Done. So the wind is done. It's not done for the sunrise and sunset. Sunrise is like, so sunrise is a bit different. Let's put a new line here. New line plus sunrise in like red. Sunrise. So there are these here, and then you type plus. So it's a bit different. So sunrise is a bit different. Sunrise plus sunrise, and then it's time for the sunset part. New line plus sunset. So we're done the sunset part in here. So, and then of course sunset. Done. So it's done. So we're like this much in here. Pressing tool. Done. So we return back the final one. Then we type label. So it should like change the label. Config. So we're using like the config function. So text is equal to final info, and then let's just like copy this thing. Okay, let's just like undo that. another copy. Okay, another copy. Paste that here. Label 2, and then you will type your final data, just like that. So we have done our function finally. There's no time to this like. So these lines are like out of this functions. So here we're gonna type get behavior, just like that. So we have done our weather app. So thanks for watching and bye.